m by 20 Mohr salt solution. Now dear student, let me tell you that Mohr salt is a double salt. Okay, and in that particular salt, if we talk about the formula of this particular salt, that is FeSO4 dot ammonium, that is NH4 twice SO4 dot 6 moles of water. Now entirely this complete formula which we are having, we have to mainly focus on Fe. Our main criteria is on Fe. We are going to talk about that particular, right? So we are going to titrate this versus KMnO4 solution. Means when you are going to do your volumetric analysis in the burette, I hope you know this is your burette. So in the burette, in both the practicals, you are going to take the solution of KMnO4. Now let me tell you this particular KMnO4 solution will be already prepared by the teacher. The examiner will give you the solution with the strength and the molarity is only known by that particular teacher. What you have to do, you have to use this solution and you have to determine the molarity and strength of Mohr salt solution. So what we need to do, we have to first of all prepare the Mohr salt solution. So in Mohr salt solution, the examiner can ask you to prepare in the different apparatus. For example, when we talk about the 250 ml. Now dear student, I have given you the calculation of the 250 ml flask. Otherwise, the examiner can also ask you to prepare in 200 ml flask. When it is 100 ml flask, the calculation will be changed. But when you are going to use 250 ml of the flask, your calculation is showing that how much amount of the Mohr salt you have to take in that case. You are having the complete calculations over there. Still, if you have any doubts, don't worry. After the performance, when we are going to do our next video, I'll show you the calculation also. But till now, we know that how much of the amount we take? 4.9 gram. So what you have to do? You have to take first of all we are going to take the weighing machine, okay, and you need to also know how to operate it, because in exam the solution is being prepared by the student. Okay, so examiner will ask you to prepare first of all the Mohr salt solution. So you need to know that how to prepare the Mohr salt solution. So dear student, what you need to do, you can take the watch glass or you can take the paper, but before that be sure that it should be clean, because you are going to take the Mohr salt on it. Try to take the watch glass, clean it properly, then take the weighing machine. On that weighing machine and just keep this particular watch glass on it. Dear student, you will be able to see the particular readings on your particular certain values given over there on your weighing machine. You have to tear it. When you tear it, it is going to become 0. Now after that, what you have to do, you have to take your Mohr salt solution. Mohr salt. You have to prepare the solution. So this is the Mohr salt, okay, and we have to take this particular with the help of spatula, okay. You need to know the name of all the apparatus which we are using in the practical. So what you have to do, you have to take the spatula and with the help of the spatula, you have to drop, you have to just keep your material, that is your Mohr salt, in the watch glass. Don't worry, as you have tear it, your way of the watch glass is already removed. You need not to worry about it, okay. And what you have to do after that, you have to just take care about the Mohr salt which you have taken in your particular watch glass. Now next what you need to do, dear students, just a moment, may interfere into your reading. So you need to take care that it should be properly clean, okay. Even if it is wet, try to make it dry first of all and then you have to use it. Fine. So what you have to do, you have to take whatever the Mohr salt you have taken in the watch glass, weigh 1, okay, it is 4.9 gram, that you have to dump into your beaker, small beaker. Listen the process very carefully, because in exam teachers are not going to help you. You have to prepare it by your own. So this is I am showing you for the second time, and after this, whenever you will be coming to the school for the practicals, directly you have to do it, you have to perform it. So try to understand each of the steps very properly. Try to take your material from the watch glass completely into your beaker. Okay, there should be no particles stuck on the watch glass. आपका वहाँ पे loss नहीं जाना चाहिए particles का. All the particles should be there within the beaker. Okay. Now next what you have to do, dear students, you need to know that whatever the material you have taken, in that a very few drops of concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, dear students, if the examiner is asking you that why you need to have a few drops of concentrated sulfuric acid in this case, then your answer should be to prevent hydrolysis. Now let me tell you, if in exam you forget to use this one, okay, what will happen? No more change in the reading, but your solution will not become clear. See, right now the solution which we have, it is completely clear solution, but if you are not using the sulfuric acid few drops over here, the solution will not be clear, and you know it may disturb in taking the reading, because your reading is colorless to light pink. Are you getting what I mean? So for that reason, add few drops of the sulfuric acid. Dear student, what will happen, you know, your Mohor salt is pale green color crystals. आपका Mohor salt pale green color के crystals है, and when you are going to drop your sulfuric acid, you know you will be able to see lightest purple color. आपके जो crystals है उस पे lightest purple color थोड़ा सा दिखेगा. But after that what you have to do, you don't have to use it much. You have to use the sulfuric acid little one in a few drops only. Then with the help of the wash bottle, you have to pour the water. How much water you will take? Only little bit. You have to take only little bit amount of the water. Little bit amount of the water you have to take, and dear students, with the clean glass rod, आपका जो glass rod है वो भी clean होना चाहिए. And what you have to do? You have to stir it well. You have to stir and try to dissolve all the particles which are present over there. So just have the patience. It is not like that you suddenly dump the things and you transfer it into another materials over there. Do not be hurry up. Take a time while preparing the solution. Have the patience and do it properly. Otherwise the reading will not come. Fine? Because each steps are very important. So when you go for dissolving this particular, what will happen? All the particles should be dissolved. Try to dissolve it as much as possible. Now, what you need to do next, you will be using 250 ml of the round bottom flask. Now dear students, let me tell you one important thing. Right now, whatever the doubts you have or whatever the things you don't understand, try to note it down, because I'll give you the time at the last wherein you can ask that whatever the problem you are facing. Okay, so don't think that only I will be speaking on and you have to just listen. If you don't understand anything, we'll give you the chance to know the things. Okay, fine. So what we have to do, slowly and gradually you have to transfer this, whatever the amount of the solution is prepared in the beaker, into your 250 ml of the round bottom flask. It may be nearly a very small solution level over here, but what you need to do, you have to again take the water in this one. You know, when again with the help of the wash bottle you are taking the water, try to pour the water on each sides of the container. आपका जो beaker है उसकी सारी sides पे water लगना चाहिए. Dear student, this is called giving a wash to beaker. Washing, we are washing it. We need to give the wash. You have to give the wash for 2 to 3 times in the beaker in which you are preparing the solution. So what you have to do, one by one, again and again, you have to transfer the same water and you have to make the label. Now see dear students, there is one cut point over here. There is one cut point on your this particular flask. Okay, so that is on that particular point, till that you have to fill the water. आपको वहाँ तक water fill करना है. तो what is the care you need to take? You know, till here you can gradually drop the water, but when the level is coming near the mark, you have to drop the water drop wise very slowly, because if it exceeds, अगर mark के ऊपर चला गया, if it exceeds over there, there will be a problem in the reading. So please take care while preparing this solution. After pouring the water till the mark, close the knob. There is a knob of this particular. Close the knob and shake it well. You have to shake it well properly, and you have to keep it on one side. Okay. I hope you got the clear idea that how we are preparing the Mohr salt solution. This is very important one, as I told you that if this is not prepared, your reading is in your hand. Fine, because KMNO4 is prepared by the teacher. Now, let us begin with the titration part. How we are going to titrate the Mohr salt versus KMNO4. So dear student, as I told you that this is your butyrate, okay, and in butyrate what we have to take? We have to take the KMNO4, okay. KMNO4 is a colored solution, dear students. So let me show you. This is a very big round bottom flask in which we are preparing the solution for all the students, okay, when you are doing in batch. Fine. In exam it may be given differently to the different students with the different concentration, okay, so that may be possible. We are taking this solution into the beaker. We are taking this into the beaker separately and we will start pouring this one in this butyrate. So dear student, what you can do, you can use the funnel because you are not habituated of using those apparatus. So what you have to do, you have to use the funnel. Before you drop the solution, very important, see to it whether the knob is properly closed or not, otherwise the solution will come down. So first of all, see now what I have done, I have taken the KMNO4 solution into the butyrate, but what I have to do, I have to rinse it. Just try to spread KMNO4 evenly on all the sides of the butyrate. Now what is going to happen in this case, you know, even if there is small concentration of water or anything is present over there, will be washed away with this particular, means you are spreading the particular concentration of KMNO4 into this butyrate so that you can get the proper reading. Also one thing very important, you know, after the knob still there is an area of the butyrate and from here also the solution should go out, okay. So we are just going to dump this into the sink. हम इसको सिंक में एम्प्टी कर देंगे and then we are going to pour the solution again. Dear students, when I am going to pour the KMNO4, let me tell you, there is a mark of 0 over here and it is extending till 50. Means it is 50 ml of your particular butyrate. So in this butyrate, what I have done, I have taken the solution more than the 0. Why I have taken more than 0? Because I have to empty from this particular part. Is it clear? So what I am going to do, I'll just open the knob and take care there should be no air bubble should be there in this particular part. Is it clear everyone? Now see, once you remove the air bubble from this particular part, now you have to make the level 0. We have to go for making the level 0. So what you will do, you will empty the solution into your beaker, not outside. We are going to take it 0. Okay. Now one more important thing, dear student. If the solution is colorless, we have to see the lower meniscus. But if you have the colored solution, you have to see the upper meniscus. Is it clear? So that is your proper reading way, how you have to take the reading. Now we are going to fix this into our butyrate stand. See, this is our burette stand in which we have placed our burette. Fine. Now our next step is to take the Mohr salt solution. So dear student, first of all let me tell you, we have to use 10 ml pipette. Not compulsory 10 ml. Examiner may also ask you to use 20 ml pipette. So in that case you have to use the 20 ml pipette and you have to make the change in the calculation. Do not write it 10 over there when you are doing the calculation over there, because unknowingly you are doing it and you will not get the proper reading. So if the examiner is asking you to take the 10 ml, take care while writing it properly. Fine. So before we used to take the solution, let me tell you, we should have the conical flask. Now this conical flask should be clean. So what I am going to do, I'll pour the water in this. I'll shake it well properly. Try to take the things from all the sides and I will dump it into the sink. So now this is my very clean conical flask in which I have to take 10 ml of Mohr salt. One more important thing, this is my pipette and I have to also rinse the pipette. मुझे pipette को भी rinse करना है. So what I have to do, I will take a little solution. I have taken a little solution and I will rinse. As I have rinsed the burette, similarly I will try to spread the Mohr salt solution on each side of the pipette. Okay. Now dear students, just look at this. In this one, in the pipette also there is one cut mark. So you have to take the solution till this. You don't have to fill it completely. There is one cut mark and till that only you have to take the solution. Okay. So let us take the solution now. See, if you are not comfortable with the round bottom flask, try to take this into another beaker and then you can suck up. There is no issue in that. Yes student, I have taken the solution more than the cut mark, and what I am going to do, see, it is very important to understand you have to use your index finger. You don't have to use your thumb. When you are using the thumb, it goes with a very wrong impression in the front of the examiner. So it is fixed one that you have to use your index finger. Just slowly and gradually, just relieve it little bit, not completely, and try to come on the mark. आपका जो कट मार्क है वहाँ तक आपको आना है. Slowly and gradually allow the solution to drop down. Fine. What you have to do? You have to pour this solution into your conical flask. Now conical flask, tap it twice. आपको ब्लो नहीं करना है. यू डोंट हैव टू ब्लो इट. यू हैव टू जस्ट स्लोली टैप इट ट्वाइस. इतना जोर से भी नहीं कि कॉनिकल फ्लास्क टूट जाए. ओके, यू डोंट हैव टू जस्ट ब्रेक द कॉनिकल फ्लास्क ओवर देयर. यू हैव टू जस्ट टैप इट स्लोली ट्वाइस एंड ऑल द सॉल्यूशन विल बी देयर इन द कॉनिकल फ्लास्क. नाउ डियर स्टूडेंट, समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग. Your KMnO4 is oxidizing agent, wherein your Mohr salt is a reducing agent. Okay, so there is a reaction going to take place between your KMnO4 and Mohr salt. So we know which reaction is going to take place. The reaction will be redox reaction. Okay, so reduction and oxidation is taking place over here. So we are knowing that as KMnO4, O4 means, you know, much amount of the oxygen is there, so it is a very good oxidizing agent. And here our Fe is going from +2 to +3 state, so you know that is our reducing agent. So we are going to titrate this and we are going to see the proper reading, and we'll identify that what is the molarity and strength of given KMnO4, which we don't know. Okay, let me know what is the amount we have taken. We have taken 10 ml. That is what we are knowing. 10 ml of the Mohr salt. Okay, what is the molarity? Dear students, what could be the molarity? You know, very beginning, in the starting only, I told you the aim. And in aim, I said that you have to determine the strength and molarity of given KMnO4 using m M/20 मोहर सॉल्ट सॉल्यूशन। मीन्स आपको पता है कॉनिकल में आप 10 ml ले रहे हैं, वॉल्यूम पता है उसका, ऑल्सो यू नो द मोलैरिटी दैट इज M/20। सेम थिंग यू डोंट नो अबाउट दी KMnO4 विच नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू फाइंड आउट। Before you start the titration, very important to understand, KMnO4 works in acidic medium also, basic medium also and neutral also. It oxidizes in all the state, but as we are taking Fe, we want to be done it in the acidic medium. हमें ये reaction जो है वो acidic medium में ही करवाना है. So what we have to do? We have to use dilute sulfuric acid. See, first we have used concentrated sulfuric acid. Now what we are going to use? We are going to use the dilute sulfuric acid. How much we are going to use? 1 test tube. Pour it into your conical flask. Try to shake it well, mix it well properly, and now what we are going to do, we are going to start the titration. One very important thing, dear students, there should be a white tiles over here by which you can see the pink color very nicely, fine. But if you don't have, no worries, you can keep the white paper also, and which will help you a lot to see the lightest pink color. That is the end point. So let us begin, let us start with the titration. Something very important over here, what should be the position of your hand in this case? Your right hand should be there for, moving your conical flask, stirring it well, and your left hand should be there for using the knob, adjusting the knob. So this is a fixed one, you don't change it. Generally you are using the right hand for moving the knob. That is wrong. You should not do that. So let us begin. While titrating, you should just see the solution. You don't have to see the reading. आपको reading नहीं देखना है, आपका ध्यान solution पे ही होना चाहिए. Because if even the one drop is going here and there, it will give you the wrong reading of the burette, right? So you have to focus on the solution. Now see, when we are just dropping, are you able to see the pink color little bit coming over there on the addition? Yes, it is seen, right? So what is that indicating? It is indicating that KMnO4 is mixing with your particular mohr salt. Now see, certainly you will find out that it is going on mixing only and it is disappearing. Pink color आते ही disappear हो रहा है. It shows that the reaction is still going on. Here is your lightest pink color, dear student. It may happen that when you are doing for the first time, it may be bright pink because certainly you add the KMnO4 sometimes more. It goes beyond the end point. End point के ऊपर चला जाएगा तो ये color थोड़ा bright आएगा. No issue. Slowly and gradually, when you are taking 3 readings, it will give you the accurate reading moreover. So what you have to do, slowly and gradually. First reading suppose कर लो आपका आ रहा है 9, तो second time आप क्या करेंगे? 8 के बाद से slowly drop by drop addition करेंगे. You will not drop it suddenly over there. Fine. So let us check our reading. Okay, fine. Dear student, our reading is 10.5. Our reading is coming, that is 10.5. So what we have to do? Yes, dear students. So what we have to do now? We have to keep it again. You have to close it properly. Now this is a permanent pink color which is shown over here, and you have to dump it into the sink over there. But you have to note down that particular reading, and you are going to use that in the calculation. So now you are knowing that it has, how much volume has been used now? 10.5. Now see, you are knowing the molarity and strength of mohr salt, but you know only the volume of your KMnO4 used. So can you find out the molarity? Yes, we can, because when we know the other variables, only one we don't know, we can find it out. Still we will do it in our calculation part next time when we are going to see it live again. So that time I will show you all the calculations how we are doing it. I hope today live you have seen how do we perform it. Now see,